Welcome to the channel, guys. Well, welcome back to the channel, actually. And for new viewers, welcome to the channel. Today, we are going to go ahead and do a review on the Unlocked Gaming Headset. Now, you can find this product at Five Below, again, for about $5.55 or $6. You know, the taxes and prices change a little bit. And it's actually something that it's a gaming headset. So for those that are looking for something that's actually affordable, what we're going to go ahead and do is open this up, test out the sound in some different circumstances while in game and just doing basic recordings, and determine if this is actually worthwhile. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into this review. So firstly, normally I used to unlock these. You can tell I game way too much. I normally unbox these from the top, but because of all the different types of tapes up here, I'm going to go ahead and just open this from the bottom. It seems to be much easier to do. But before I do that, this actually comes with the 2-in-1 adapter. A lot of headsets don't. Now, most, not about to say micro USBs, most gaming headsets of nowadays normally have some type of USB-A adapter. But of course, this particular headset actually has the 3.5 headphone jack, as you see, in addition to the adapter if you decide to hook this up to like a device such as a computer, because it is required to actually have it in the both headphone jacks when using the computer in order to get audio sound coming out of the boomstick right here. So of course it has a flexible microphone, soft cushion, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and pop this open and actually take a look. So let's see here, tear that open nicely. This is already, that rip was already there, so that's not a good thing. All right, so there's no instructions that come inside the box, and this is exactly how the headset comes. Just so you know, we're going to both be using this in real time for the first time. I haven't tested it out, but I will be testing it out in real time. Probably play a little Elden Ring just to get used to the sounds, in addition to, just a regular recording to let you know how it sounds and feels. So this is the cord. I will go ahead and say that this is probably a 5 to 6 feet cord, probably 5 feet, 6 feet roughly. And here's the audio cable right here, so you can go ahead and hook this up to the actual PC itself. Now, firstly, let's look at this headset, how it feels. It is an adjustable microphone. It does feel a little stiff at first, but I do notice that these need to be a little stiff, so because this is actually a pretty long boom mic. That's actually really long. So you can actually adjust it however you want, bend it so it's easier for you to talk into this. Of course, you might want to do a test just to make sure that, you know, depending on the distance it is away from your mouth, that'll determine how well the audio actually comes out. It also depends on the audio quality of the headset itself. The headset, it's not bad looking. Like this part right here is actually really hard. The obviously it's plastic up top, but I'm referring to this little strip right here. Excuse me. It's not quite rubber, or it's like some type of silicone. I'm not sure how comfortable that's really going to be, but I'll let you guys know when I put it on my head. Doesn't bend in the inside. I know these look like this might have folded, but it doesn't. And it is adjustable right here. And this side seems to be a little stuck, a little cheap. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this is cheaply made. So another headset will probably be a little smoother, like this part right here. You do have to add some strength to pull this back and forth, a little more than what I would want, but again, it's $5, so you know, you get what you get. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hook this up and do some audio recordings to see how well it sounds. Alrighty guys, so first things first, I don't know why this thing is kind of making me itch. I actually wiped it down and everything, but anywho, as you can see, this is how the headset looks on your head. This, of course, is the boomstick right here, which is adjustable to moving around. Some people want it closer to their mouth, but if you're a loud talker, you might want to make it, you know, go away just a little bit, just to find that sweet spot so the audio comes out nice and clear. What I will say is that initially when I first put these on, even without the glasses, they do feel tight. It's like the headset is on a kind of angle. Like, let me go ahead and show you the way this headset is. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me show you. Here we go. So the way this headset is very snug. It does fit. It does stay in the same spot and actually looks nice on the head, in my opinion, if you're going for that gaming aesthetic look. It's making me itch back in my ear. But for whatever reason, it's very snug on the side of my head, and I did adjust it accordingly. The top, like I said, doesn't really feel very good in terms of comfortability. Like there's not much cushion on top, so I feel all this plastic right here, even with that little thin layer of silicone that you see right here underneath it, the little orange, whatever color that is. In addition, it's pushing on my ears. So even though I wear glasses, I took them off, it still pushes on my ears because of my head shape, and these aren't really adjustable. Like a lot of headphones sit straight, the cuffs. The cuffs don't have a lot of cushion either, and because the way this is right here, let's see if we can show you real fast. Where the red inside the cuff is, it's not much room from your ear touching that little mesh to the cushion. It's not very comfortable at all, in my opinion. Of course, for someone else, it might fit a little bit differently. They might not have that issue. But anyhow, what I'm going to go ahead and do from here, also the audio recording is coming from this particular headset. So I'm going to go ahead and use Twitch Studio. Just so you guys know, that's what I normally use when I do recordings. And just to let you know, depending on the software that you use, the sound does come out differently. Whether it's, I want to say OBS, but I'm thinking of something else. StreamYard, I believe it's called. Yeah, StreamYard. And other programs. But right now I'm going to use Twitch Studio. It's free software for those that are starting off, so don't worry, you don't have to pay for that. Let's hop right into that section of the audio. And then I'm going to play a game also, so you can hear how it blends in with background noise. Alrighty guys, so this right here is time to play some World War Z, that's what it's called. World War Z Aftermath, for those that are interested in what this game is called. On my trusty PS5 controller on the PC. And I had talked about this before, but certain games on a PS5 controller, which I got to do a review on this too, some of the games actually come up proper, like the proper button mapping. But that's something else to talk about. We're talking about this mic today. As you can see, this is how it's going to sound when using an application. Of course, I did personally turn down the music in this game. The master volume. Let me go ahead and turn it up to about 60. There we go. Just so you guys can get an idea of how well this headset records while meshing with other sounds. Because I did actually adjust it a little bit more, so it does feel much better on my head. But I will say it still has that snug feeling. Personally, I like a lot of cushion. So for those that are looking for an extreme amount of cushion where it feels like the headset just melting on your face, you're not going to get that feeling, like I said before. But it does feel good. It's not horrible. It's not horrible at all. It does feel a little tight, a little snug at times, and that could be an issue for certain people, for being honest. So again, this is the audio that you're getting. So if you're using an application like Twitch Studio, this might sound a tad bit different than the generic Windows software that I was using before to record audio. So really depends. Really depends on the application that you use. What I will say is that from the other audio sample, this headset doesn't really seem bad at all, to be honest with you. I mean, outside of the tightness, like I did have to alcohol the headset down because it kept, I don't know what it is, but it's like the material keeps touching my ear and it's making me itch. But again, it's probably because the inside of the headset, that little red part I showed you guys in the previous part of the video, is literally touching the inside of my ear, and I've never had a headset do that before. Because the cushion, the ratio of the cushion, it's non-existent. It's like this thing really should have had better cushion support, in my opinion. What the heck? Okay. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So like I said, it feels, I think the audio isn't bad on this. Like I can honestly say that I did other headsets that definitely had worse audio, but I'm going to kind of leave that part for the last section of this video, where we just talk about, is this headset excuse me, is this headset actually worth the purchase price? And we will talk about it. So that's about it. So let me go ahead and stop this video and let's kind of wrap this up so that I can tell you if this is worth purchasing. At least in my opinion, is it worth purchasing? Alright guys, so this is the last part of the video where we talk about whether this product is actually worth the money. And I'm going to go ahead and say absolutely yes. Now and again, the only problem that I had with it, I'm just going to talk about the issue, is that this cushion wasn't super comfortable. Personally, I think it should have been a lot more spongy, and that would have just added to the comfort level. And because it presses, this isn't super thick, as you can see, the thin cushion. Right here, this little felt kept touching my ear, making me itch the inside of my ear. So that's just me and my reaction to it. It doesn't mean you're gonna have the same issue. And that's nothing to really truly nitpick about, even though I did throughout the video, because comfort is one of the most important things that you can do, especially as a streamer or just someone just doing recordings, whether you're recording videos or Zoom calls or whatever. Doesn't make a difference. You know, you use what you like. Now, if we're talking about audio, I want to be super honest with you. Let me go ahead and close this. Again, it's a little stuck. The boomstick works great. If you keep it close to your mouth, it has great audio. If you take it away from your mouth, as you saw in the first section of that video, the audio was just clear no matter what I did. I was very, very surprised about that. This is the very first time I ever went to Five Below and reviewed a microphone, at least on camera, that had such clarity. It was good. That microphone was very, very, very good. I mean, there were certain aspects where it did kind of go in and out, but that was just like a quick fading and it came right back in. I used Twitch Studio for the second sample of the voice, and the audio was flawless with the game. It meshed together just fine. I know a lot of times when more than one audio is recorded, headphones it kind of shows what works well and what doesn't. And I have to be honest, the audio was crystal clear, in my opinion. Like, you guys see the video for yourselves. Obviously, you can buy headsets that are super expensive, and you know, some people will do that for the aesthetic or the look, or they want the name brand. But if you're, you know, trying to ball on the budget and you want something that has excellent audio, again, I never expected a headset to have this type of audio that's that clear. I really wasn't expecting that. The only thing that I didn't test on this, which I probably should, which I would do another time if you guys requested in the video, is the record quality is great, but the actual audio quality to talk to, say, someone on a Zoom call or something might differ. And also, I didn't want to actually do that part of the video because internet quality also matters. You can have a $2,000 headset, I'm exaggerating, but you can have a pretty expensive headset and audio can sound so awful because of the fact that your internet signal might be bad and it might be cutting in and out. So that's why I just did the regular audio recording, so you can hear how it sounds in real time. And I like it. I think this is a very good headset in terms of sound. Comfortability, I give it about a 7 out of 10, so that's not bad. 5 being average, 7 being obviously above average. It's a good headset. It doesn't have the most beautiful look, but it's very simplistic. It works very well. The boom mic works very well. It's adjustable, so when you're done with it, you can just pop it back in place, put it to the side. It is corded, unfortunately. There's no Bluetooth or anything like that, but we didn't get a Bluetooth microphone for that reason. We just got this because, you know, I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and just test out a product. And plus, I never did any unlocked products. That's the name of the brand, Unlocked. Let me go ahead and pull this box up again so you can go ahead and see it. So if you're in the store, this is what you're going to look for at Five Below. I don't know how long they had this particular brand. I know I kind of passed up some headphones in the past, but boy, am I glad that I put the other ones back and bought these to test them out, because this is amazing. They actually made me a believer if all their headsets sound like this, if not better, especially at that price point. It's good. It's very good. So anywho, you could probably look for this brand online, which I'm pretty sure is going to cost more than $5 if you do that. But because it got to the Five Below store, that's a different story. And I look forward to whether they release more products or not, because this is a really good microphone. I've never gotten that type of quality out of a over-the-head headset. Maybe a little regular microphone, sure, but not over-the-head headset. So, don't want to make this video too long and drag on. That is the video. I will see you guys in the next one, and be safe until then.